Hi, friends. Hope you had a wonderful break and Happy New Year's. This week, we are going to start learning about descriptive writing. So, descriptive writing means you're using describing words, like the word what's that word again? Adjectives? I hope you said adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. So they make your stories and sentences a lot juicier, so it sounds more interesting instead of very boring. First, we have to think about our five senses. So think about it right now. What are your five senses? I'll point to them if you need a hint. I hope you got it. So here we have our sight. So you're seeing or observing. Smell. You can smell things. Tasting, but remember, you're a scientist. So when you taste, you make sure you always taste things that you're allowed to taste and that it's safe to taste. So always make sure. You can always double check with me or your parents. Listening or hearing, and feeling or touching things. So you are going to use those five senses when you're describing something because it makes your paragraphs and stories a lot juicier. You don't want to say a sentence and make it really boring. So we have to use our describing words and our five senses so that it makes it very interesting and juicy. So say, for example, I'm going to describe a tortilla chip. Let me find a good shaped tortilla chip. Here we go. There we go. There's my tortilla chip. I'm going to describe it. Evaluate. Is this really good? A really good sentence? Not so good sentence. Pretty not so good sentence. Tortilla chip. This tortilla chip is yummy. Evaluate. Yeah, pretty boring. That is not a really good, very juicy sentence. Let's see. This tortilla chip is good. Evaluate. No, not such a very juicy sentence. So when I'm describing this tortilla chip, I can make it really juicy. So listen to me. I'm going to use my five senses. The tortilla chip I see is a triangle shape. I'm using my eyes. Is a triangle shape, and it is like a tan light brown color. It smells salty and a little bit like flour, maybe from the tortilla or the corn that it's made from. It tastes salty, and if I use my listening, I can hear it crunch when I'm chewing it. It feels a little rough. There's some bumps and smooth on the edges. How do you think those sentences are? Are those better? Yeah, a very good, juicy descriptive writing. When you're describing, make sure you use your five senses. Let's see if you can say them. Sight, smell, taste, hear or listen, and touch. Make sure you use your five senses. You can also describe a place, like the classroom or the playground. So for example, I will describe the playground. What I can see are children playing ball, jumping rope, playing catch with frisbees. What I smell outside would be the grass. What I taste is nothing outside because I probably would not be tasting anything outside. And I'm being a good scientist because I know not to taste anything outside. What I can hear, if I maybe using your senses, you can even close your eyes to think about. I can hear kids playing. I can hear kids laughing. I can hear the whistle blow. I can hear dogs barking because there are dogs outside too when we are at recess. What I feel are the rubber balls. Maybe some of them are bumpy when I'm playing catch with my friends. I can feel the grass. I can feel mud. I can feel leaves, and yeah, so those are all describing words. So make sure you use your five senses when you're describing something. All right, so good luck with that. Maybe think of something in your house you can describe. Pick an object or think about those 5 senses when you're eating your dinner tonight. Okay, Happy New Year.